Good evening, people. Welcome to day 11 of Halloween and to a film from 2010 called Devil. Story by M. Night Shyamalan, directed by somebody else, and I'm glad that somebody else directed it because I'm not a fan of the films that M. Night Shyamalan directs. I think maybe there's only Signs that I can say are remotely decent. But he wrote the story, and the story is about these bunch of people. You have an older woman, younger woman, a security guard who works in the hotel or the building, whatever the hell it is. You've got a Afghanistan veteran and a mattress salesman. And they all get into this lift in this big building and it breaks down and straight away tensions come to the surface. You touch me, get away from me, and all that kind of stuff. But then one by one, they get picked off. Who's doing it? Who's killing these people? And I think because the film is called Devil, you have a fair idea of what is going on here. I watched this film, must have been close to when it came out, and I loved it. I absolutely loved it. Couldn't figure out who was killing, who was the devil possessing, what's going on. So I loved it. Hadn't watched it since. I thought it was about time. It's a shortish film. Take out the credits. 75 minutes. So it's not a long film. But while I don't think it's amazing and I don't absolutely love it this time, I still didn't mind it. I still enjoyed it because you've got the other security people outside in the building trying to figure out and how to get them out of the lift. You've got the police coming in trying to calm everything down and figure out what's going on. Because they've got a guy at the beginning threw himself out the window in a 30th floor and left a suicide note saying he could hear the devil's footsteps. So you've got all that going on, these people in this lift. It's getting worse and worse and worse. Worst situation gets worse. They have a punch up, they don't trust anyone, and all that kind of stuff. I remembered most of it, which I'm surprised that I did. So that must have said to me, speak properly, that said to me that the film had something, because I remembered, because lots of films I watched again, I haven't got a clue what's going on. So it's solid. I don't think it's got too much rewatch value due to the fact is it must be probably at least 10 years in between watches, so it doesn't have much rewatch value for me. But I did enjoy it. It's a solid film. Horror, you don't see much because whenever the devil possesses someone and kills someone, the lights go out and you just hear lots of growling and necks breaking and people being shoved up against doors. You hear the walls being caved in. You hear all this noise, and then it lights up, and there's a woman hanging, or the guy's got a broken neck over there. So you don't actually see a great deal, but I suppose you don't need to because you can hear what's going on. But me being me, I'd love to see the devil breaking someone's neck and ripping someone's apart and doing this and that. But either way, it's a solid enough film. I didn't mind it, and that is day 11. Comments are welcome, as always. We're nearly halfway through the month, and it's fun. So as I say, comments are welcome.